Paul's how's Caden Jackson? He missed out the other night.
He'll be okay. He'll come back into contention with it. So they changed yesterday. So as long as there's no reaction to him, then he'll be alright.
Any other problems to contend with?
No, not this minute. Unless one of the lads come in this morning, but at this minute, everybody seems okay.
Has Jano Danassian understood your decision, playing Guion ahead of him at the moment? Is that just because Guion offers more going forward in the wing-back role?
Guion, I thought, had a good game the other night. I think he's starting to get back to what he was. He was unfortunate because he got injured, and Guion went in and done well with it. So, but I think Guion will know that probably Jano's breathing down his neck again.
We're starting to see some of your younger players maybe going out on loan. I think Brett McGavin and Aaron Drine are at Ayr United at the minute. Is that right?
Yeah, the lads are up there, so we'll see how they get on. But they need men's football. The 23 football, and this is my opinion. It's just my opinion. The 23 football is no teaching them anything. It's no teaching them the right ways. The football. It's no teaching them physicality. It's no teaching them streetwise football. It's no teaching them the real game. And the real game's a totally country mile away from the under 23 football. And I think that's where it's lost, and that's why I think Brett and people like that need to go and play men's football.
How did that move come about? What's the connection with Ayr United? That's a different destination.
No, they just, I think, came in and inquired with the lads and asked. As I say, the Scottish football, I know what it's like. You get absolute honesty up there, that's for sure. And I'll be an eye-opener for them, that's for sure. But as I said before, it's the real world of professional football. It's going out there and seeing what it's like against men.
Others to follow as well in an ideal world.
You're only as good as somebody wants you. You can't just say, we're putting somebody in loan if a team doesn't want you. So if teams want the guys, then we have to wait up to see if it's the right move for them.
Would that be El Mazzuni and Dobra, players like that as well, or are they a bit too close to the first team picture here?
Yeah, they're a different type. They two kids, they've done well. Difficult one for them. They're in that catch-22 situation where I think they're not too far away from myself, but they're too good for the 23s, and yeah, that's annoying one, that one, because I think they've got a wee bit more to offer.
In the last few games, how pleased you've been with the blend in midfield? You've gone with Flynn and Emir and Judgy just in front of them.
They've been really good, the guys. They're really good. Couldn't ask any more how they're playing the game. They seem to have a good understanding of each other. So no, I'm happy with the way the team's going at the moment.
It's great to see Emir play regularly, isn't it? He's looking stronger game by game and looking the part.
He's been a big plus, him. As I said before, I've always known he's a good player. As everybody knows here better than I do, the injuries have kept him back. But the way he's playing, I think his confidence in playing, I think the big thing for me was he's played 3 games in the bounce now. So I don't know when the last time he's done that, but that's really pleasing.
And do you think the chat now after Lincoln has paid dividends? When you sat in the dressing room for an hour after the game, there's been a lot of positives in the league run since then. A couple of good away draws and a win at home.
Yeah, there had to be a reaction from the guys, from the team, and as I said before, the draws. We've only lost 4 games in the league, and it's amazing that 4 games you've only lost in the league, and the draws. As I said before, draws. You don't want draws as well. You have to go and try and win. But couldn't ask any more effort for the guys. They've given us absolutely everything.
Have you had any assurance from Tranmere that this game's on? Has it been unsettling the last few days?
I don't know, Brian. I don't really get involved with too much of this stuff. I don't. Some of the staff maybe show me some pictures of the pitch and things like that, and I was just okay. That's the way it is. It's the way it is. I'll go up there and play. It's not something I'll sit and worry. What you don't want to do is go up there and that's which fans travel on the Saturday. I think that's important that the decision is okay. Saturday morning, they make a decision whether it's on or off.
Have you played on worse in the past?
Aye, honestly, yeah, of course I have. But it's men's football, you know. That's the way it should be. That's the way it is. You have to go and play it. It doesn't matter if the referee says it's on. It's on. You have to go and play it. You can't make an excuse of the pitch is no great. You have to go and try and win a game. Of
course, we know the style of football you like to play, slick passing football. Might you have to adapt it when the pitch is like that and play to the conditions a bit more?
Yeah, you might. Yeah. As I said before, the pitch will play a good part of where we're going to be and what's it going to be like. As I said, that if it is the way I think it's going to be, after a minute that'll pure cut up. That's for sure.
And also in your team selection, you maybe don't want to risk certain players. Would that be right, like Teddy or Freddie or even Emmy, as somebody that's had issues over the last year or so?
Do you know what? I'll go with what I think is the strongest, or the way the lads have been playing. I'll go with that, and if they feel good, then we ask the guys if they're feeling good to go again. So I don't think you're going to sit here and protect anybody. If the guys are in good form at the minute, and they'll go again.
Any interest in any of your players?
No, I think you asked me that the other night. Unless Leah Marcus tells me something different, but at the minute, no.
And no movement with Millwall either. I think Bart's gone public in the last few days that he would be interested in a permanent move.
Again, if Millwall offer the right money, Marcus will say yes or no. Yeah, that's the way it goes. If it's acceptable, then Marcus will probably say yeah, on you go, and good luck to you, really.
How's Luke Wolfenden handling things? All the speculation, all the talk about him at the minute.
Honestly, Wolfie is more laid back. Any more laid back would be horizontal. Wolfie, and I'm not kidding on that. I've never seen a guy as laid back as that. Nothing seems to faze him. And sometimes you just got to see if Wolfie's got a heartbeat. Sometimes so he dear, he's just taking everything in his stride, really. And I had a chat with him the other day on things, and as I said before, you don't get, he's bland, Wilfie, but the way he's performing football wise, he's been absolutely brilliant. He really has. Does
there come a cut-off point though? If he's going to go, you'd need then time to reinvest. You don't want somebody to come in on the 31st of the month and offer big money.
No, that can't happen. That can't happen. Listen, somebody come in, I don't know, figure 20 million, whatever it is. That's one thing you can never stop, because the way finances run the game now and the way clubs are, and we're not in a position where we could turn down that level of money, or it's impossible. So if that happened, it happened, but hopefully it doesn't happen, because he's playing really, really well for us.
Have you discussed a figure with Marcus, what it would take?
No, I just know the level in the Premier League. I've been in it. I know the level Championship, because I've been in it. So I said to you the other day, there's no way you can let people leave here. What happened to the lad Webster or Boy Clark? Doesn't make sense. And no, that can never happen again.
Is he a £10 million player? Would it be that kind of money?
The way the modern day game is, aye, absolutely. And potentially what he could be, 100% he is. Because level of money, and I'm not saying that's on his ability, but the level of money, the way the game is, and the way it's going, I see guys move for incredible amount of money who I think are nowhere near it. And I think Wolfie's in the category of what you can buy now and what he's going to be like later as he gets older.
And if you look at Tranmere, struggling a bit at the moment, but their first season back at this level, overall Mickey's done a good job the last couple of years, hasn't he?
Yeah, great. Done really, really well. So as I said, and got them up, which was great. Finding a little bit different now in the level of it, but overall done really, really well.
I guess when you lose your main goal threat, which they did in the summer, he came here, James, it's always going to be an uphill struggle.
Well, it's like here when this club loses McGoldrick and Waghorn and Gardner, you lose 45 goals at your team. You're always going to find it hard to replace them. So you look at McGoldrick, dear, he's playing unbelievable at Sheffield United. So you lose your best players, it's obviously going to take or give you an adverse effect on it.
Right, thanks, Paul.
All right.
Thank you.
Paul, just one question about you mentioned his character, and we know about his character as well.
Who's that?
Luke Wolfenden.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in terms of how he's changed in terms of his playing, what have you noticed specifically about him?
He's comfortable with the ball, Donny. That's the big thing with him. He's playing with no fear factor, which I think is always great for any player. I think the level he's playing at and what he's actually doing for us is great, the way he's playing. But he is comfortable with the ball. His character-wise, as I explained there, he's really laid back, and which is totally fine. But he's got so much in front of him. As long as he keeps his feet in the ground and keeps being humble, he'll be all right.
And that year he had with Swindon must have been a big help to play at this level as well.
Oh, without a doubt. And listen, he wasn't playing every game with Swindon. He was in and out of the team, and that gave him a different aspect to the game. Well, I'm not playing one week, I'm going to be in next week, and he's came here and just took to it. If you saw him in Germany, I thought he was a country mile off it. The way he was performing in Germany, in training, I thought he's way off it, and I had to give him a kind of talking over there to say you're going to have to really step it up. And to be fair to the guy, he's been exceptional. All right.
I'd imagine, Paul, being in the midst of a promotion push would mean that your players wouldn't be itching to leave, even if bigger clubs higher up the chain came. Would you be able to say to them, look, at least stick around till the end of this season, get hopefully a promotion on your CV, and see what happens from there?
Money dictates. Money dictates the game now, and as I said before, if somebody comes in millions and it puts the club in a better place, you can't stop it. The money's dictating the game, and that's the way the game is going, and the level of money that is getting branded out there. It's just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
It's harder these days in the modern game to keep players for longer. You've been through it as a player and a manager now. Do you think it's harder to keep players? Well, there's no secrets in the game now, is there? When someone's on the rise as a young player, everybody knows about it. Is it harder to keep them?
Just because of the level of money, you know, and if you're at a club where you aspire to get to a massive club or a bigger club that's going to challenge for titles and all that, then things like that are going to happen. When you're at the clubs, you don't want to move out of the clubs, but when you're at a different club and it's a smaller club to the biggest ones in Britain, it becomes different. But you can't stop it because the money in the game now is vast.
And just on James Norwood, obviously going back to Tranmere on Saturday, how do you feel his season's gone so far? It is his first season really at League One level. Perhaps people forget that with all the goals he's scored. He's on 10 goals now. How do you sort of judge James's first season with Ipswich so far?
I thought he started the season incredibly well. Then he got his injury. I think that put him back with it. I think he's had a little dip up and down since that time, but I think the injury certainly hindered him. Overall, I think he's done well. I think there's a lot more to come from with it. As you said there, and people do forget, he's came for his second league, and so the jump for him will be big. The jump to the clubs, no disrespect to Tranmere, will be big because there's a different pressure for him. He's playing in front of 20,000 people at home games, so it's different for him. But as I said before, sometimes people take time to adapt. So his season, probably this overall summarising of it, is I think he's done well, but I think there's a lot more to come from him.
By his own admittance, he's missed some chances as well as getting his goals.
Yeah.
Is he quite hard on himself in terms of the chances that he hasn't taken along the way? And do you expect him to go on a bit of a hot streak at some point?
Yeah, I think he overthinks his game too much. I think he overthinks it. I think he gets annoyed with a lot of things that he shouldn't get annoyed with. He should have had more goals than he actually has. But with the aspects of his game, I think he's got to work on to get to the top level. But when he's playing and he's on top of his game, he's a handful, that's for sure.
And he's got strong emotional ties to Tranmere.
Yeah.
I imagine he'll be putting that all to one side and he'll be quite up for scoring against them tomorrow. You don't have time for sentimental, emotional ties. You don't have time. He'll know that he's going back up to his old club. He'll know that scenario. But I think he's got to forget all that stuff and say, okay, that was in the past. Past was great. You respect it, but you can never dwell on it. And he's got to go and get a mindset of we've got to win. Alright, Dice. Yeah.
Talking about pitch at Oxford, I mean, that was very heavy.
Yeah.
Players, I mean, presumably you've seen the stats and all that kind of thing, taking it out of the legs, but running around that sort of surface is tiring, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Aye, but you can never blame the pitch for the way the game's going to go. That is what it is. There's no point in saying, okay, the pitch was like that, or water on it, or not. You have to play the conditions with it. And to be fair to Oxford groundsmen, when the rain came, they went out there when the stoppage happened. They done a good job, and it was heavy, yeah, but I don't think it'll be as bad as what we're going to Saturday.
Does it still come into, I mean, that and the fact that you got back about 2:30, something like that, does that come into your thoughts, the selection for the team Saturday?
No. I know the team already, so I'm fine.
Yeah, and you've had a bit more continuity, fewer changes in recent games. Is that something that perhaps you're looking at sort of going forward now?
No, they'll see how the others morning, see the guys feel, and if there's any light knocks, whatever, then I'll have a look at it. But I know the team will start.
And the Tranmere game at home was probably one of the most positive days of the season.
Yeah.
Performances.
Yeah, well, scoreline suggests it was. That was our best one. I'm not so sure. The scoreline did, but they said that was sunny weather, I think, wasn't it? Sunny weather and nice pitch. And yeah. So a different game, totally different game. All right.
Thank you.
Someone we've asked about for a while. How's he getting on?
He's doing all right. He's doing okay. He's still a wee bit away from it. He's not done anything. And
Is he your training?
no, not with us. Not with us. He's a long way off for that situation. No. All right. Right, guys. Cheers. Thanks. Cheers.